Here we are. Oops. I just knocked stuff over. It's okay though. All right. So I gotta notify people. There we go. There's notifications going out right now. All right, we're doing our manifestation and our meditation. So here we go. Let's see who we get up here. We're gonna be manifesting what we want. We're gonna be manifesting what? Remember? Something that we want. I'm gonna be teaching this to you. If you It's crazy how, like, okay, like this, yeah, there we go. To be honest, listen, if you haven't heard, I am doing, I have a newsletter coming out, and it's all about why, and there's a big article, and what I do is I drop videos in it, and it's just so it's explicit content. Anyway, it's about why your manifestation isn't working. That's what it's about. So I'm waiting for people to come in. We're going to see how people come in and see how everybody does. I'm not on all my social medias tonight because I'm having the worst time. I have a computer, and I know it's older, but it's dead all the time. And I can't even leave it like off the. I'm going to have to get a new battery, and on both of my computers. So I'm not on Facebook right now. I'm not on Instagram, but I'm trying to stay off of them anyway. So that's okay. Okay. It's buffering, Teresa. I can't do a thing about it. Because it's not me. It's TikTok. So I don't know why, but it always is this camera, and it's always that Samsung. Remember, I guys told you about it. I've got a Samsung. It's brand new. Something about Samsung. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I know we have a lot of problems. Hi guys. How much am I down? I'm still of the same weight. I've been the same weight now for about 6 months. But I am lifting weights and I'm bodybuilding. My knee, I did something to my knee. Like I tweaked my knee. I can barely walk right now. I haven't had knee problems in years. And I'm like, I do have a knee replacement and surgery. I don't know what I did. I think sometimes when I walk with heels, I had just maybe that much of a heel on Saturday, and I'm wondering if that might have did it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys know what's going on, and then we're going to meditate together. We're trying to get as many people as we can. I'm trying to spread it. I want 1 million people. I think all of us together. Anyways, there's like 150 of us right now, so about that much. Not that many. So yeah. So yeah, I haven't lost a pound. Nope, nothing. But I did put my hair, if you guys didn't know it, this is my normal color. I got sick of the red. I was like, it's too brassy. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, what's going on with me is there's lots of stuff going on. The book is done. The book is in the process of editing. It will be coming out in March. I'm going to be there are things that I'm being careful of what I say. Very much so. And so I'm thinking of going on Substack and telling you what I know to be true. Because I talk to a lot of people and I know things that are going down. And I've had some visions too, and everything I've been saying is coming in true, including election stuff. So that's all I'm saying. I have to be careful how I say things because I am being watched. And my large account, this is the large account, is being watched. It's always being watched. So I just let you know. And I know it too. We all know it. I don't know why. I'm not like a violent person, but I am being, it's being suppressed and stuff. So, but I am pretty liberal, so that could be why. I'm not super liberal. I'm actually kind of a moderate, but anyway, but still they think I am. So I'm burning my sage right now. So anyway, so let you guys know. If you do not have your, what we're going to do is we're going to manifest tonight, and then we're going to meditate, and that is what we're going to do, a combination of. So I did this for free. Now, for the people that are subscribing to me, to make this fair, I think I'm going to let you guys, I got to make a list. There isn't that many of you. I think 15 or 20, because a lot of people have just kind of, they're doing other things. I have a news, it's kind of like a magazine coming out. You'll get it once a month. If you're interested, it's $8.88. Has a special video on something. Like this month I'm going to give you the first one free, so you see what it's like. And it's got a 10-minute video of why you're probably not manifesting right and why things aren't like manifesting like you want them to. So I'm going over that. And then and there are a couple articles, a couple of coupons, a couple of ads, and like I think one of them was about crystals around your house, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty simple, but it's a 1 month, but it's like I said, it's $8.88. I try not to make anything real expensive. So, but we're gonna see how that goes. I am a writer, so that's kind of where I'm going with that. Now, if you have not gotten these, they're called Pharaoh rods, and they help you manifest. I swear to God by these. I swear these work. I swear it. If you don't know where to get them, go into my shop, back out, and look on my link tree. My link tree will have the Amazon at the top, and if you tap on the Amazon link, they'll pop up and how much. I think I got a coupon on there like 5% off or 10% off or something like that. So take a look at that. Make sure you tap on that and you get that off. Okay. All right. What we're going to be doing tonight. Remember, I'm trying to get as many people as I can. So I got 150 right now. So I want like 1,000. I want 2,000. Remember the one night that I had 30,000 people on? That's what I want. So I'm trying to get to that. So, and yes, I'm burning sage. So, all right, it's finally burning. It's finally, because it always doesn't burn real good. But, so what you're going to need to do is we're going to review this. This is zinc, this is copper. I used to use silver and I used to copper. It didn't work as good. Zinc works better. I don't know why, it just does. And you need to make a circuit. So what you're doing is sitting like flat with both feet on the ground because you are picking up energy off the ground. It's completing a circle. It helps you manifest. It helps energy. It clears energy. These are to heal too. If you're having some healing issues, like my knee is sore. I can't even hardly walk. And it's that bad. I woke up like that. I rolled over in bed and I went, ouch, what was that? I heard snap. Now I've got a bad knee. But I haven't had trouble with it. I bet in 5 years, I haven't had a single problem with that knee. And it's so weak I can barely walk on it. And I'm like, I got a knee brace on right now. I can't go bodybuild. I maybe I should tell my trainer that maybe I should just work my upper body. Maybe I'll just do some bench presses tomorrow or something. But anyway, this is female, this is male. So female is the zinc, male and female is left. Copper is in the right. And what you're going to do is, if you don't have these yet, they've been selling out of them because I got 200, 300 people watching. And so they sold out of them. They're like, I wonder why and then they raised their prices. I was a little pissed. But I'm just letting you guys know if you can find them on Amazon. I like the bigger ones. They're nice and thick. You can get smaller ones. You can also get, I don't know what I did with my zinc bracelet. I have to find it. I have a zinc copper. Did you know that you're supposed to wear gold, silver, copper, and zinc on your body? It's good for you. So, and try not to get a zinc alloy. Try to get the real zinc. You can get real zinc. What were these called? They're called Pharaoh rods because they're Egyptian. They're from the Egyptian pyramids. And so I think they may have an alien connection. But anyway, because they're coming from that. But so what you're going to do is you're going to hold them in your hand. And what we're going to do is, and if you don't have these, find something. I had some crystals I was using. If you have some nice crystals, find an object. An object will work also because it's like your energy goes to the object. Now, and these weren't expensive. I think these for me were $15 or $18, but I think they now are like $25. But you're getting crystals with them too, I think. Anyway, so just to let you know, okay. Wait, there. So they're called Pharaoh rods. Okay, make sure they're pure zinc, you guys. And this is what we're gonna do. I want you to think of something that you want. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna meditate too. That's what we're doing. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna be thinking about something, and we're gonna take about 5 minutes. But what you're gonna do is gonna help you. It can be a new goal. For me, what was my last goal? I wanted $8,888, right? I got it. I told you the story, right? My publisher put in 10 grand into my book. He's going to be taking the press releases. He's going to be doing most of the work because he's my publisher. He says, but you're gonna have to edit it. It's horrible. I was like, well, ain't that bad? I'm just a bad typer. But he's like, well, there's a lot of line problems that we've got a lot of work to do, so it's gonna be $1,200. Now, everybody knows that sometimes they'll pick you up and not charge you anything, but the editing almost always costs something. Because the editing is just a pain in the butt because it has to go out, and it takes a long time to do the editing. So not the writing, the editing. So I said, well, that's $1,250. So what's 10,000 minus $1,250? Teresa Campbell pointed this out to me, and I laughed, and I'm like, oh my God, you're right. $8,750. So I got my 8,800. I was a little short, just a little bit. And I'm like, that was pretty damn close, wasn't it? I'm telling you, this stuff works. This works. You need to be watching. It works. Okay? So what you're going to be doing, yeah, I see that. Okay. So you're going to take one of these, and we're going to put them in our hands, and we're going to meditate. If you don't have these, it's okay. Pick up a crystal. Find an object that's sacred to you. That's also something that can work. And remember your goal. Think of your goal. I want you to put it in your head. I want you to put it in your mind. So everybody, quietly, just wait. And everybody's on. I usually this is for subscribers, but it's not. Your subscribers, you will be offered stuff. I might be putting in a private video that you guys can just watch. So if you've joined my subscriptions, okay? All right. Is yours lagging too? It's just on this camera. There's something wrong with this camera. It's always something wrong with it. I don't know what it is. I have problems with zoom on it. It's just this camera. So if it's lagging a little, go to my other one. It's on Lana's Enchanted Skye-A on TikTok. Okay, you can go on there too. Because it looks to me people are moving over. Yeah, they are. I see that now. And I don't know why. Isn't that weird? It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, so I want you to think about now putting your thing. We're gonna chill. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put what you want in your head. You can imagine it. You can imagine it as a word. Put it in your head. I gotta think. Okay, I got mine. Do I really want that? No, I gotta think about that for a minute. So you guys know I have horses, and I have a horse I miss. She's been gone. I'm okay. We got a new horse. We love her to death. We wanted the other one used. She wasn't being used. But he asked for her papers today, and I'm scared he's going to try to sell her. And I think he's lying to me. And I'm scared. I'm afraid that he's going to try to sell her for like $4,500. And I said I'd buy her back. I'd buy her back for $3,000. She ain't even being ridden much. So that's why, and that's actually a really good price for a horse. And so it might be what I'm wishing for. I've been wishing for her back. Then I'm thinking, well, I'm not usually really using her, so maybe, I don't know if that's what I want. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I know what I want. I want to drop some more weight. That's what I want to drop. In pounds, not just in inches. How's that one? Because I've been told I'm going to lose more, so we're going to manifest this. Let's see what we get, okay? Because I can do this. And see, you have to understand that 90% of this is the fact you believe it. If you don't believe it, it ain't going to work. Did you see what I'm saying? What this is about. It's all about faith of a mustard seed, right? It works. There's faith. I always know that money will come to me when I need it. I've always believed that, and it always does. Oh my God, I needed $500, and then I'll get a check in the mail. Oh, you overpaid your insurance. It's literally happened. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I had a couple bills I had to pay. So, but when you do your manifestation, what your goal is, it has to be relevant. It has to be time restrictive. Like you have to give it a time frame. Okay? It has to be attainable. I want $1 million by tomorrow. I mean, seriously? Seriously. I want $1 million within a year. Much more attainable. And you have to remember, you have to be willing to do the work too. You can't just sit there. I want the man of my dreams and then sit in your chair and go, where he's at, waiting for him to knock on your door. No. You have to make yourself accessible to find the man of your dreams. So see what I'm saying? You have to find it. It has to be attainable. It has to be measurable. And these are SMART goals. You guys have gone to school. You'll know what I'm talking about. SMART goals are from teachers will make SMART goals, and that most kids will understand what a SMART goal is if they've been in school in the last 15 years. So, okay. But it's attainable. It's SMART is, what's the S? And then measurable, attainable. See, it means SMART. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is I want you to be thinking. You're going to think this, and now what we're going to do is we're going to be quiet for a few minutes, so nobody respond. Okay. Hi guys. All right. So what you're going to do is think about it. We're all going to and then we're going to meditate for the world. That's why we're doing this. Okay. So everybody, here we go. We're only and I want you to concentrate. Put something in your hands. Like I said, these work. You can feel like an energy. Like, and it's in your feet, and you can feel it. Like, and when I first grabbed these, I used to feel it in my hands, my arms. And now I feel it like a complete circuit through the bottoms of my feet on the ground. So put yourself square on the ground, in the chair. And we're going to meditate. So you have to think about what you want. So I tell people that I trust, I tell you my goals. If some people want to put you down and make sure you don't attain your goals, don't tell them. You tell people you can trust. So I want to lose some more weight. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. That is what I want to do. So, okay. I haven't weighed myself in a couple of weeks. I got to weigh. But that's my goal. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? All right. So we're going to take a few minutes and think about your goal. Concentrate. Concentrate. Now give it a time frame. I'm giving myself a long time frame. I'm gonna give myself 3 months. So it's almost February. So by May, I want to lose another 30 pounds, because then I'm pretty close to where I want to be. How's that? So now you're hearing it. Almost a meditation. You can feel like if you start to tingle and stuff, you're in the right spot. Okay? This works. You need to try this. If you're not trying this with me, you can watch, but I'm telling you to try this. You also can put this on your dream board. And your dream board should be a spot you can see every day. I have mine's right in front of me right there. Because that works too. Keep you on your goal. Imagine it. And what you're going to do is you're going to do as if. Feel an energy. I feel a tingle. And give it a time frame. Okay. Now, what you need to do is you're going to thank your higher self. You can set down your rods if you would like to. Because in a minute, we're going to meditate. We're going to meditate on peace for ourselves, peace for our community, peace for the world. All right? And we're going to do a group meditation. I've got about 150 to 200 people here. And what I want you to do is, it's the same energy as manifestation. If you need to pick up your rods again, you can. If not, you can pick up an object, put them in your hands, and concentrate on now the object in your hand. You might feel tingling. That's normal. This is a form of meditation, but it's also a form of hypnosis. Did you know that? Remember, I'm a hypnosis specialist. I do hypnosis. It's why when people are like, I like to hear you talk, I understand the patterns. Okay, I want you to concentrate. We're going to concentrate now first on yourself. I want peace within me. I want peace around me. I want peace in my life. None of this crap going on with the country is going to bug me. My vibration stays high. Feel your vibration pick up. It's faster. It's lighter. It's airier. You feel it. Feel it within you. Now I want you to imagine that spreading out to your community, the people around you in your city, in your family, your friends, your co-workers. Feel yourself relax a little too. You're gonna all of a sudden your shoulders they're just gonna relax. Deep breath. Think all this energy going out in the world. It's a lot of energy. Now you want peace in the world. You want nobody to fight. You want everybody to have food and shelter and love. Imagine it going all over the planet, all the way around the planet. In the oceans, in the animals, in the trees, on the land. Just relax and imagine. Feel your vibration pick up. Feel it calm. It's calm and faster. Calm and faster. All right. Maybe you feel like your heartbeat slow down. As your anxiety relaxes, your whole body relaxes. Imagine all the peace in the world. Okay, you can open your eyes. We don't need to do it long. Some people say do up to 15, 20 minutes. I only do about 5 to 10 total. I don't do it for a long time. All right? Okay, hi guys. All right? Take a deep breath. You can open your eyes when you feel like it. You should feel feel calmer because your vibration's being adjusted. We are being bombarded with negativity right now here in the United States. We know why. And we got to keep our vibration fast because what the shock and awe that is being done to us, they're trying to drop our vibration. That's literally what is being done. Because what is lowering your vibration? Fear. Don't be afraid. You don't. And they have told me, the aliens have told me many times, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, does it? Is it? Okay. All right. So anybody want to share if they want to share with me what they're manifesting, they can, and if not, that is okay too. Like I said, I need to lose some more weight. It's been 8 months, I think, since I've lost any pounds. Like nothing. I've lost inches, but not pounds. It kind of sucks. But I need to lose some more weight. So and you have to remember when you start manifesting, you put it to the forefront of your mind also. So here you are like, oh, and then you'll be like, for some reason I need to start a diet again. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like I need to do that. It's like that. It is like that, by the way. Okay, so that you understand that's what it's all about. See, this one's burning real good. So, okay, let's let them burn. All right, everybody okay? Hi, Kristen, you're looking where your sunglasses went? Hold on, maybe I can get it. Hold on. Sometimes I can help find objects sometimes. It has something to do with a hat. I know that's weird. That's weird, Kristen, but it has something to do with a hat. Like it's near a hat somehow, or around a hat, or by a hat. Teresa's like, I want a home where it's warm near a beach. You need to be thinking of that. We've talked about that a lot, huh? Your dream home? Yes, I want your dream home. Yep. How does it matter? Okay, so it doesn't, but it's better if this is female and this is male. So female is left, copper is right. That's what at least it says. Left and right. Because zinc is female energy. So, I know. Now she goes, now I wonder where the hat is. I don't know, but it's near a hat. That's what I got, Kristen. Tell me, just when it shows up, you will find them, they said, in about 2 weeks. Or 2, I heard 2, maybe 2 days, but I heard 2. And then see if it's near a hat. I don't know, I got a hat. I don't know, yeah, so. Oh, Jacqueline wants to be engaged. Sell your house by the end of February, okay. Tarina, in the last 2 weeks of manifesting the means to move into a safe, comfortable home. See, a lot of you want homes that's in, don't make it outlandish. I want to win $10 million. Like, you know what? I want to be wealthy, comfortably wealthy. Like, I don't want to be like stinking rich like a billionaire. I want to be comfortable. That's a livable goal. Do you know what I'm saying? So, oh, you have bad foot. Oh, they're prescription, Kristen. I think you'll find them. I don't understand. It's something about a hat. Like, would they be inside maybe like a purse or a bag when there's a hat in there? Something about a hat. I don't get it. You want better mobility? Good for you. Good for you. And these are healing, by the way. You can use these to heal. So if you have an ailment, you can concentrate on trying to heal. Now watch, I wonder if my knee's going to feel better. Guys, it's sore. I did something. I don't know. I haven't had trouble in years. And it just, I twisted it or something. I was sore. So, oh, good, Tarina. Good. Enough wealth to retire early, not rich, just enough. Good for you. And see, that's livable. You want weight loss and financial stability. I want to lose 30 more pounds. Let's see if I do it. Let's see. Nope. Let's not say. I'm going to behave as if. I need to go out and buy new clothes again. I just lost some more weight. See, you have to be it works if you do as if. Like I knew my book was going to be published. As if my book was going to be published. I behaved like that too, and that's how I called him. I was sick and tired of dealing with the crap, the bullshit publishers I was dealing with. And I called out and reached out to him, and he called me back within an hour. He goes, I just looked you up. Do you want a contract? And he goes, you have a lot of followers. I said, I do have a lot of followers. And he's like, I'll give you a contract. And I was like, he goes, I believe in what you're writing about because I'm a hypnotist too. And I went, whoa, that's like cool, yeah. And I was told too that the guy would be older. He'd be an older guy having to do with golf. He plays golf or something. And I'm like, really? Like, and he says to me, you know what? My house looks across the street is a golf course, and I live on Golf Road. And if you guys know any Chicago, Golf Road's it's a large road. And he goes, so could that be it? And I went, that could easily be it. So yeah, all right, yep, you're right. It's easy. Everything's easily doable. Yep. Yes, Kristen. Yep. See all these, they can't be so outlandish. There's like no way that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be within reason. You can wish for everything you want, but I'm going to be a billionaire. I want to, in a year, I'm going to be a billionaire in 10 years. Why not? What's your plan? How are you going to get there? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to invest in real estate or something big? And by the way, the video went up $10. So I actually went up $10,000 today. So now I've only lost 15. So hopefully it'll do it. I think it was just a shock. It was just it was a panic. It was a panic stock is what happened. And it'll recover. It'll be all right. They're still projecting it to be 185. If it goes to 185 a share, I'd make me some serious cash. So, yeah. So, as soon as you opened your eyes, Tarina, your headache and tension in your neck came roaring back. Okay, so what does that tell you? You need to meditate more and that you can control it. So what you need to do is you need to stay in a bit of a meditative state to get that gone. It's a tension headache from stress. And see, when we're relaxed, the stress is gone. I get it though, because I do. I get it occasional. I get a neck ache. So, okay, all right. Yes, Spirit led me to him. He did. Like for some reason, and his name is Joshua Tree Publishing. You can look him. He's out of Chicago. He's a fairly large author, our publisher. I mean, and I looked at it and I thought, I recognize that publishing company. Isn't that weird? So I'm like, I'll call me. I just called up and said, I got a book. I'm looking for a publisher. I mean, I literally said this. I got a lot of followers. This is what I do. Blah, blah, blah. I've got people who want the book already. They want to special order it. Blah, blah, blah. Within an hour. Usually publishers blow you completely off. I've been blown off so many times. And he's like, nope, I want it. And I'm like, I just had seen the look on my face. I was like, out of the clear blue. Why? Because I was sick of waiting around. God helps those that help themselves, right? You're good, Tarina, good. That's how you got your publisher, Wendy? Yeah. Well, I have two other publishers. I have children's books out too. And they were more of rip-offs because I had to put money into them. And this one I didn't. I just had to pay for editing. So, yeah. NVIDIA is at AI stock, and it's very low right now. It was low. It was 114, and this stock sits at 140 to it's supposed to be 185 by the end of the year. So what happened is all these billionaires went, hey, that's cheap. That's damn cheap. I'm going to buy me some NVIDIA stock, and that's what's making the price go back up. So, and it is a good stock because, I mean, when it started, I don't know if you guys knew, but I kept saying NVIDIA, AI stock, and it's split in half. And so it looked like I had $1 million in there. I kind of went, you got to be kidding me. Well, it was half, is what it is. It breaks in half. The stock had gotten so expensive that they broke it in half because it was going to hit over like $300 or $400 a share. And they'll break it apart and it'll be $200 a share or $100 a share. And so I've been leaving it sitting there that long. So I still say I'm a little concerned about February, about the stock market. I don't know why, but last time I did it, I hit it just right. On Friday, I called my lady and I said, I think I need to pull money out. Why? I said, I don't know, but it seems like I need to pull it out. Well, it's crashed on Monday. And I said, but she goes, oh, let's leave it. Let's just see. And I said, well, I'll leave it a day or two and see how it does. And I got 10 grand back of it again. So, yeah. But I'm very much into AI. I'm very much into tech stuff. My Aquarius sits in my house of money. So, and that would make sense why I would be into AI. But it is the wave of the future. It is, we just have to be patient. Right now I have AMD also. AMD and NVIDIA are both, they're in competition with each other and competitors. And so when one goes up, the other one goes down. I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot by having both of them. So, but I need to diversify. So I'm looking for some other companies I'm going to invest in. I'm going to move some stuff around. There's a new AI company I was looking at. I'll let you guys know some more. But I've made like $50,000 or $60,000 over and over, like 3 times this year, and then it'll go down, and then it'll go back up, and then. So yeah. So anyway, all right. Which house is money? The 5th house, I believe, isn't it? I believe it's the 5th house is in money. It's either the 3rd or the 5th. I think it's the 5th. Is the house of money. Money, finance, how you make your money. And mine is in Aquarius. It makes total sense, doesn't it? That would be, yeah. And if you are a Capricorn rising, that is your house too. 'Cause I'm a Capricorn rising. So, all right. Have you heard about Bitcoin? I don't like Bitcoin. It's a billionaire scam. I'm sorry. You got to be careful and know exactly what you're doing with any type of crypto like that. Because if you're not, what you do is they'll let you buy it, and then they won't let you spend it, and so it's worthless. Did you know that it is a I don't know, I feel it's a scam. I just don't believe in it. I know everybody's like, oh, it's good, it's the wave of the future, and I'm like, I've heard too many people get ripped off, and they've got money now. They've got all this Bitcoin, and they can't spend it. So yeah, you an Aquarius? Yeah. Gina, did you rip her? What? Huh? What's that? I don't get it. Gina, what's that mean? I've heard a little bit about some of the Bitcoin stuff going on, but I just don't get involved in it. Now, some people, I know a couple people that, ooh, this is really on fire. It's like, jeez. Yeah, it'll stop in a second. I advise people when I actually do readings for the stock market. I'm not surprised, you shouldn't do it, but I do it. I have a couple people I do it for because I know what they're doing and I know why. And I've made one guy $1 million in Bitcoin. And I said, well, can you spend it? He goes, I gotta wait, it's gotta sit for so long, it's gotta do this, it's gotta do that. And I'm like, okay, well, there you go. Because I will describe, I'll say, well, it looks like a panda. And he's like, yep, I know which one that is. It's like that type of thing. So, yeah. Good, Tim. You want full price on your house? Okay. Hey, Divine Empathic Tarot. I'm good. Have you guys heard about what's going on? Teresa, your 5th house is in Taurus. That means that's money, hard work, hard-earned money. Mm-hmm. I believe the house of money is in the 5th house. I'm 90% sure. It's either the 3rd or the 5th, but it seems like it's the 5th. Knowing numerology, 5th house is usually about stability, home, yeah. So, yeah. So, the lady that told me to sell, I didn't rip her because she said to me, she goes, I'm going to tell you right now, hold on to it. She goes, it'll bounce back. Hold on to it. Yes, I was mad, but you know what? I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I bet you're right. And like I said, I made $10,000 back today. So she said, don't worry. I did my research. It's going to bounce up to 185 before the end of the year. That's a lot for me. So, and I'm like, especially when it's 114, I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. She goes, no, she goes, what's going to happen now is NVIDIA's going to figure out how to get on the ball. Because what happened was, so I can explain this to you. The AI chips, there are different ways to do AI. That what China did was they figured out a new coding way to do AI cheaper. And what that shook the United States going, oh my God, we got to figure this out now. But NVIDIA is on the cutting edge. So that's why I've always stuck with NVIDIA. AMD is right there too. But I've got more NVIDIA stock, so. But that's kind of where, that's how, I guess that was the simplest way I could explain it to you guys. Okay. Is the 2nd house? Edie says it's the 2nd house. I apologize. Well, that's true because the 2nd house, it has to do with home and family. It is the 2nd. I'm sorry. I just can't remember offhand. Oh, yeah. You know what? Sometimes a Capricorn rising. 2nd house would be Aquarius. Oh, yep. You're right. Because they go in line. So you're right. Thank you. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Yes, 2nd house, guys. 2nd. All right? Yep. So, now that I think about it, it takes me a minute. Like, I just don't think about things. And oh, yeah, that's right. It makes sense. Yeah. Isn't the 5th house about things that are hidden? Hidden enemies? Which one's hidden enemies? Yeah, I got it. Yep. She's like, you're welcome. It takes me a minute because I'm going, that makes sense because in numerology, the house, people who are their home and family is important as a 2, a 4, or a 6. So that would make sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, yes, I'm not so mad now, Gina. And yes, I'm coming out with t-shirts. You guys don't know, I've got t-shirts. We're in the works. I've even got the drawing for what I want for the logo. It's for if it does not promote love in the age of Aquarius, it will crumble upon itself. I'm making T-shirts. I'm making sweatshirts and stuff. I've had so many people reach out to me in the last few days. Why don't you put that on something? I said, I can put that on something. So I have Redbubble. So I'm going to put it on there, and maybe I'll make it into a tie-dye shirt or something. Or like some plain shirts and then some tie-dye. Because I like tie-dye, so. Yeah. So, okay. All right. Oh, how do you figure out what you are, Sandy? What you do? Just go into Skye-A Astrology. You have to know your birth date, birth time, birth location. It'll tell you what your rising is. Okay. Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, because you are also a Capricorn rising. So your Aquarius sits where my Aquarius sits. That's how they figure them. So you should be investing in NVIDIA stock too, Teresa. Don't you have some? I thought you did. Yep. Don't you have a little bit? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's there's truth to all this. When you really look at it, it's like, oh my God, that's so true. So yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a 2, a 4, or a 6. A 4. You have to remember, a 4 is double of a 2, but that's mostly concentrating on just home and family, where 2s are congenial, they're likable, it can be about like money, what around you, what your finances, things around you, where within you, where 4 is without, it's around you. I don't know if that makes sense, but a 4 is like if you see like a 4 in a tarot card, it's like the 4 of Wands is all about home and family and the stability of it. 6 are very much care. The 2, 4s, and 6s are very similar because they're multiples. But those 3, they're likable, they're congenial, they like they're very home based. They're very caring and usually caregivers of some sort. So especially if you're a mom, you'd be a 4. It'd be normal to be a 4. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Hidden enemies is 12. Thank you. It takes me a while to, Which Sages, believe it or not, Teresa, even though I'm a Sag sun, your hidden enemy is our Sages. Because that's my 12th house. And so it's hidden enemies. And I'm going to tell you, the people, honestly, I don't like other Sages sometimes. I've got a couple friends that are my best friends that are Sages. But I've got a couple that are my enemies too, and they are Sages, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. So, okay, and there's just truth to this stuff, Yep. You a Sag rising, Angeles? All of my 2 of my 3 kids are Sag risings. So, it's funny because, I have one daughter, and she's probably the most like me. She has my 3 signs mixed up. My second one, my first one, she's got an Aries rising. So she's she's different than the other 2. And then my youngest has a sign of my husband's and then 2 of my signs. And so she's very much like me, but she's like her father. I don't care if anybody says, oh, this is true. This is all one of my granddaughters has almost my identical signs too. And she thinks very much like me. So go figure, right? Yep. Sag moon. So, yeah. Sages, I hate to say it, I'm a Sag sun, but Sages can be narcissistic. They're the type of, but I think all fire signs can be. And they just have to be aware of it, that they don't do it. I kind of think I don't think anybody does it really on purpose, but yeah. Yeah, water signs are becoming manipulative. So see, and I'm 3 of the 4. I'm a water, an earth, and a fire. So I'm 3 of the 4. Yeah, so I don't have hardly any air in my chart. Hey Desiree, I have hardly any. Are my kids gifted like me? Yeah, I got. Let's see. My oldest one is a dreamer. God, the dream she comes up with, she'll, Mom, I had this dream and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah. And she's like, and then it comes true, and yeah. My middle one is very similar to me. She is a very, very intuitive. Like she's learning how to read cards. She's 32. And then my granddaughter is so, she's got it. She's got it big time. She's a Pisces too. So Pisces are always psychic. But the stuff she knows, like, she's asked me to learn how to read cards. And I told her, I said, when you are old enough, I will show you how and you can take over my business. So I told her. She's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, really. Because I know she's got an ability. I mean, some of the stuff she's come up with, and I just look at her like, yeah. So, yeah. And it's genetic. I don't care what anybody says. I inherited this from my mother's family. Because I have a cousin that's also a medium, and she is a death doula. So go figure that one, right? That would make, I always thought I'd be a great death doula myself because I can see the other side. So I can see who's coming to get them. Do you know what I'm saying? And I can help them die because death does not bother me because I know that I can see the other side. So I always said I'd be a good death doula too. But she's became one. And I'm like, oh, that's a great thing. And I know she can see things too. So, and it's all from my mom's side of the family. Supposedly, when I was doing some meditation, and you can do this where you're finding out if what you're carrying from other, genetically from other family members, that there somewhere I am a gypsy Jew. There is some, just a touch of Jewish thing going in there, just a little on the German side, and it's crazy. But they, and somebody was put to death, somebody in the back, and I gotta release it. It's a long story, but it's familial trauma. It's what it is. So, okay. Like my zipper earrings, aren't they cute? I just got them. So I know. Okay. So what's up with this? Well, I'm going to ask you guys. So I've had more men hit on me in the last week than I've had in years, and I'm not sure what it is, but they are hitting on my lives. They are hitting on all of my social media. And I'm like, okay. And one of them was 37, and he goes, I don't care how old you are. And I'm like, I'm 20 years older than you. I don't care. And I'm like, okay. Like, I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, yeah. I thought it was interesting. I was like, what's up with this? Are you guys have the same problem, though? I mean, I haven't really had that too much. They see that I have a wedding ring. One of them said he didn't care. He's like, I don't care. You want to meet me? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, I'll meet you. Where do you live? You in Chicago? I'm not far from Chicago. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. So Teresa's like, because I'm gorgeous. Thank you. so Tina's like, okay. For the person who asked about the Pisces moon, you're more compassionate and sensitive, loving, creative, but the dark side is that you're indecisive, disconnected, secretive, and easily confused. And I am a Pisces moon, my darling. That's what makes me psychic. That's my psychic side, automatically. And it's all over my chart. It's like 5 different places. So it's in that I'm psychic. And so, this is actually part of my North Node is Taurus, which literally is learning how to make money spiritually. So that's a Taurus thing. So yeah, I'm living my North Node. You know when you live your North Node. You guys do know that, right? When you're living your North Node, it is. Oh no, you're okay. You're okay, Edie. I'm not offended. You can. Yeah. No, my thing. I appreciate it. But when you're living your North Node, you know you're living your North Node. Like, it is effortless, and you just know. Like, it's like your destiny, and you can feel it. So pay attention to the North Node, because a lot of times you come into it either from 37 to 40 or at 50. So people are like, I just talked to a girl, she was 32, and I said, you haven't hit your North Node yet. You're still in your South Node releasing all that negative karma. And she's like, what do you mean? And so I'm explaining. I'm like, I think she was like maybe a Scorpio. I think actually she was a Scorpio North Node and Taurus South. I said, well, the need for all of your belongings and the need for success and all that, you're letting go of that. You're going to the North Node where, you're learning how to be courageous and not live in fear and not try really hard not to do some of the stuff a Scorpio Scorpio's an interesting one. It's the hardest one, I think. Tell me if I'm not right. I think the hardest sign to be a Scorpio. So, are you a Cancer? Yeah. The North Node for teaching, it can be a lot of different things, depending on what your North Node is and what your goal is. I taught 31 years. So, and I was in part of my North Node because, think about it, I was an art teacher, I was spiritual. So I was living my North Node then, but I'm really, really in it now. Like I hit it, I knew I hit it around 50. You could feel I hit it at 50. So, yep, tell me if I'm not right. I think Scorpio is the hardest sign to be because you're ruled by such a negative, you're always afraid. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? You're Scorpio. You're also accidentally create a lot of drama for yourself. You also have a tendency to feel sorry for yourself. I hate to say it. My mother was a Scorpio. Poor me. Poor me. It's something you have to kind of be vigilant about. Like, I'm capable. I can do this. Like, it's just hard being a Scorpio. There's just so much negativity to it. It's hard. So, yeah, you agree too? Okay, that's what I'm saying. You have a lot of karma this lifetime for a Scorpio? Yeah. Yep, he'll snap. Yes, I agree. They can snap on a dime too. And when they decide they're done or don't like somebody, better watch out. Better watch out. So, and that's the thing. It's just hard, I mean, that's odd. Virgos act 10 years younger than what they are. Your son, well, Scorpios are workaholics. You do know that, right? Well, that's one of their big traits is they're workaholics. Yeah. Pisces, you think Pisces? Some people say they think Pisces is hard. You're not, okay. Scorpio and a Cancer. Yeah. Some people say Pisces is hard because you feel everything so deeply, and then you're kind of like, you're always self-doubting yourself, and then you're psychic on top of it, so you're getting all these downloads, and you're like, yeah, sometimes I think I've heard other people say Pisces, I think is hard. I'm a Pisces moon, so, yeah. And I get taken advantage of because I always believe the best of everybody, and I have a hard time putting up boundaries. But I'm working on it. Trust me, I just put boundaries up on somebody that deserved it. So, yeah. But we're just having a discussion, All right. What about Capricorn? Capricorn are steady and dependable, and they don't know nonsense. Then they're hard workers, and they are the business person of the zodiac. They can run a business like nobody's business. So, yeah. Aquarius, the thing, my husband's Aquarius. He's a Cancer, Aquarius, and he doesn't give a shit about nothing. You can't get a rise out of him, and I say that's an Aquarius thing. They just okay. I'm okay, we're okay, everyth's okay, I'm likable and everybody loves me, and it's just, that's an Aquarius. That's my viewpoint. That's how they look to me, they seem to me. My oldest daughter's an Aquarius, Aquarius cusp and Aquarius moon with a Aries rising. Anyway, she's like, yeah, that's true. How about a Gemini? Everybody likes a Gemini. You're creative. You usually have to be in the public eye, by the way. See, I know. These are the things I know to be true about myself, and it's in my book. What I know to be true about certain signs. Because I've probably done 30,000 readings, maybe. I mean, I've done a lot. I just figured out that I've done, what did we figure? 2,500 last year, and I've been doing it 30 years. So, yeah, and more than that, because if you're figuring all the ones I do lives, too. So it's probably even more than that. A Pisces Gemini couple, that could work, but you guys, to be honest, well, no, a Gemini can have ambition. Pisces, it isn't like Pisces isn't ambitious, but they're just so damn emotional. I'm a Pisces fan. If it were me, I would always look not just your opposite, and you do attract your opposite. You guys do know that by accident. I am always wondered why I was so compatible with a Cancer, because Sagittarius and Cancer should get along. I have such heavy Capricorn that I offer stability to a Cancer, and everybody in my freaking life's a Cancer. Like, it's crazy how many people are a Cancer in my life. I think every single person that means anything to me is a Cancer in some way. A sun, moon, or rising, you know. So yeah. Men and women's zodiac signs, they do differ depending if it's a man or a woman. Yes. Yep. I agree. I want to say a woman Leo is more congenial than a man Leo. I think a man Leo, they can be kind of full of themselves. I hate to say it, but they can be. And so where a Leo woman isn't so much, she's just got high energy. More family, a little more family. Well, they're both family based, but I think a Leo woman is more family based than a man Leo. So yeah. So just to let you guys know. You gotta. I'm a North Node Taurus. Yeah, with a Scorpio. You're leaving behind fear. You're going to stability. Excuse me. You're trying to learn how to make money spiritually. That's literally what a Taurus North Node does. So that's what they're learning. So isn't it interesting? You guys know, like, it's just fun. So you're a Virgo, Leo, Virgo. Oh, you must be dependable and steadfast and well organized, with a lot of energy too. I bet you got high energy. Like my Sag, I go and I go and I go and I go and I go. It's a Sag thing, and I go and I go and I go and I go and I go. And if I don't have 15 things going on at once, I'm not happy. That's just a Sag. Also, Sages, I bet you guys didn't know this, Sages have a hard time losing weight. It's because they are half horse. They need heavy exercise to keep weight off. So go figure. Plus, I'm a horse in the Chinese zodiac, and what else? I was a horse somewhere. I don't like really, but think about it. Sages are a little heavier. They're a little bigger. They have a hard time losing weight. They just are. I don't know. All right. So just yeah. You're a Leo married to a Sag. You know that's perfect. That's a perfect relationship, right? Sages and Leos like each other, and that's a very good combination. A wood snake? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. All right. No problem. Gina's like, you're a Sag too, Ashley. I'm telling you, we're a little heavier. We're a horse. We're per horse. We just are heavier. We have a hard time losing weight. We probably are a little bit bigger than the average person, like an average it's in it just the way it is. I've been told that many times, and I'm like, well, it's true for me. Yeah. Oh, the year of the snake. Oh, okay. I'm the year of the horse. So both my husband and I, 66. It's the year of the horse. So Libra, I love Libras. I'm a Libra midheaven. That means I collaborate with other people well, and I do. I really do. There we go. Yeah, I collaborate with others really well. Libras they're usually in law and fairness. They also can be having something to do with beauty. They're usually very attractive people, or they're in the beauty industry also. And they are likable. People like a Libra. Any of the air signs, you're automatically liked. Like you just, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, people like you. Because you're congenial, and you're also a people pleaser. That's the bad thing about an air sign. You're always trying to make everybody happy at your own expense. So, okay. Yes, they're zippers. See, they're zippers. I just got them. I'm like, oh, those are cute. I used to have a pair like that, and I lost one. I was so upset. I didn't think I'd ever find another one. This is not exactly like them, but I kind of like the way this is. But I lost one. I was so upset for like the longest time. And I saw these in the catalog. I'm like, hey, they look like my other pair. Yeah. Yes, they're charismatic. Yep. Yep. Aries, it's all about them, and it's not necessarily selfish. It's like, it's finally about them. Do you know what I'm saying? They think about themselves as far as what I get, what do I need, what do I get, how do I get it? You know, it's like that. So, and they're not, I don't want to say it's in a bad way necessarily, but they're very forward thinking, and yeah. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, Aries are too much for you? Aries can be. My dog, like I said, I have one daughter that's an Aries rising, and then my granddaughter, my youngest granddaughter is an Aries, and she just dominates the household. It's her energy. She's only 5, and she's bossing everybody around. And I said, she's an Aries. What do you want? She's an Aries. I mean, and so, and she's just a bundle of energy all the time, and I just have to chuckle when I see. I'm just like, and she's the one that she looks exactly like me. Like she looks just like me. We got the same color hair, everything, and we just kind of chuckle because when we see, because we're like, because when she was born, even my daughter's husband said, I think she looks like your mom. And Ari's like, you think? And she's like, she does. And she does. She looks quite a bit like me. So, yeah. So, yeah, they're headstrong. Yep. They're powerful. You're right. Aries are powerful. That's a good description. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to be off of here. It's been on an hour. Oh, I've been on over an hour. So, I just want you to remember, now think about your manifestation. You can do it every day. Put it on your dream board because that helps. All right? Okay, so I just want to let you guys know. All right? She's a lot too, yes. All right? No problem, Gina. You guys have a great evening. Maybe I'll be on tomorrow. I've got so much to do right now. I've got a website to create. You know what? My fees were over nearly $5,000 this year in fees. Like to swipe, and I'm like, I can't do this again. I'm done. So I'm going to try to figure it out. So if you see my website's down for like a day or two, because I'm switching servers and I'm going to go back to GoDaddy. So I'm going to, and then what'll be a button on there for Zelle, and then the button for GoDaddy, and that's a lot lower interest rate or swipe rate. So yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. You guys have a great one. I will see you guys later, and make it a great day. And how can you make the planet a better place?